Yo, hey guys, what's up? What's up? GM. Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back, YGG Fam. And yeah, we're going to be kicking off another game spotlight for this coming week. And yep, you guessed it right. We have the one and only Blocklords. So this game's, we've been waiting for the game for quite some time. And they're actually right now in their public beta, and we are going to be looking a bit into the game, but also we're going to be talking about what's happening throughout the whole week and what to expect together with the YGG community. So yeah, we've got Fallen, we've got AC, we've got NoACLs tonight here. How you doing, guys?
GM
Good,
guys.
good. Hey, GM. It's good,
Awesome.
everyone.
So yeah, for everyone at home that hasn't been able to check out Blocklords yet, so it's a game from Meta King Studios. It's very promising, and if you guys have played real time strategy games in the past, then definitely Blocklords might be the game for you. So it's a bit it's a lot like Command and Conquer, a bit of Red Alert, but there's also a social and political aspect to it where you have to build your reputation, at the same time also manage the colony that you build, and hopefully grow it into an empire and join the ranks of all the other lords in the Block Lords metaverse. But yeah, I think we have a couple of videos, and yeah, go for it. Roll video.
The air is thick with blood. Allegiances have been tested. Those who remain stand no chance. In the wake of defeat, when your legacy lies in ruins, steel yourself. The enemy stands at the door. Only courage remains. There is no other choice. You must protect your house.
Nice. Yeah, and I think we have another video as well. So that was a cinematic trailer, and check this next one out, guys. Let's go. Nice. Pretty sick stuff. Yeah, Fallen. So, what have you guys been, in talks with together with the Block Lords team? Like, what's the updates?
I have not a huge amount with them, but they're going quite far. So this is like this is really the basic part of the game, right? Is the farming aspect. From what I hear, there's going to be a lot more. So there'll be diplomacy. They're talking about like PvP battles going on too, maybe even some PvE battles. So like you said, it's going to be a full RTS, like real-time strategy, which is definitely up my alley. It gives me some what do you call it? Civilization kind of feel. If you ever played Civ.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yep, Civ definitely. a lot closer to Civ. I mean, have you guys tried out the game yourselves?
Oh yeah.
I'm on it right now.
Nice. But yeah, from
Yeah,
what I
I've tried
understand
it.
is that we have the public beta for if I'm not mistaken, like for a month, right? Then right after that, there's gonna be a wipe, and after the wipe, that's when the game will be playable for everyone. And like getting to know that they have PvP in it up and ready, like that means a lot. You know, having a game that you can just hop on and invite your friends to play and also challenge them, like right that time when the game's released, that definitely adds a lot of hype. I mean, it's one thing to be able to, you know, test out these games that are up and coming, but also having, you know, PvP feature where there can be a lot of players interacting on an early iteration of the game. I think that helps a lot with getting the word out, right? But yeah, we are going to be having a lot of stuff, a lot of activities throughout the next week together with Blocklords, and we have AC here, yeah, who's going to give us the
Mhm.
101 on the schedule. Yeah, what's going to be happening, AC?
Yeah. So for our Blocklords Spotlight Week, we're gonna have a different streams ahead. So for that, I myself gonna have a daily stream. So for Thursday and Friday, same time, it will be on 10 a.m. SGT and then 3 p.m. So I might add another slot for the nighttime so everyone could adjust on the time. And then we have Amazing's stream as well. Wait, let me see the schedule. Uh, for LFG group, Amazing's group is around 9 p.m. SGT, and then the Game Hunters, it will be around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. on Fridays. And our wrap up, it will be on a Sunday. So definitely uh, watch out for you guys and make sure
Yep.
to join our stream.
Yeah. And so for our AMA, our wrap up AMA on Sunday, we actually have a guest from Blocklords who will be joining us. And everyone at home, make sure to save your questions and yeah, bring those for our AMA happening at the end of next week. So, guys, if you haven't been able to get your hands on hero NFTs that give you free access to the game. So, for a limited time, new users who sign up for Blocklords will be receiving a free hero NFT and gain access to the game at no cost. Get to try out the game. You don't need to put up anything up front, and they're going to be opening it for the next couple of weeks. And also, you guys can join in the season missions. So you could also get a chance to win a limited edition militia unit NFT for their first expansion. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the game in a bit. But yeah, guys, definitely check out Blocklords right now. Register and get your free hero so you can get access to the game. If not, you could also, if you want to own your own heroes, like they have these heroes available both on their Polygon and also on their IMX
Immutable
Immutable X marketplace. So they're on both chains at the same time, and it's definitely a lot easier to use than most marketplaces. This one's more intuitive. It's built in on the Blocklords website. And yeah, I mean, in a few clicks, you could jump in and have your own hero and also start playing the game. But yeah, without further ado, yeah, maybe we could check it out. So once you log in, it brings you to this map area. It basically shows you the whole world that's available inside Blocklords, and all you have to do is pick a territory, pick a part of the map, and then that's where you're going to be building your farm. So I've already tried out the game, been playing for a couple of minutes. It's definitely pretty fun. Brings me back to the good old days of Command and Conquer. But now, like, there's definitely a lot more flexibility, a lot more stuff to do, and I mean, not to mention the reputational aspect of it, where you could rank up, and also like what you can build and how you can move forward also depends on the reputation of your hero, of your character. So, I mean, first things first, you start out with this building. It's the foreman house, and you're gonna have to start training your people. So you're gonna start off with villagers that you can use to pick wood, pick stone, pick fruit. So all of those that I mentioned are actually resources, and you can see them up here. So this is food. You have tool, which is required for doing actions. You have stone, and you have wood for building, and wheat for food, and also grain here. And yeah, like the other parts here, on the tab in the top right corner of your screen, you have milk. I think these are all the consumables. Meat, you have bread, and might here is sort of like ranking points that you get for doing quests and accomplishing stuff. And also you have gold. So you basically the in-game currency that you could use to buy and the marketplace. And also their lord tokens.
Awesome.
So actually, it's when you start it out, like the game gives you stuff to do. So it tells you, what to build next, like where to put your buildings, all of that, and yeah, it's a very very straightforward walkthrough. I'm in a bit of a roadblock right now just because I need to build a forge. So what the forge does, it lets you forge tools, and with the tools you can do actions. You could farm, you could mine, you can pick wood and all of that. So how to do that is you go to your builders, and you have to select one of their skills or traits. So it's building. So now that I don't have enough tools, I have to go to the marketplace and buy some tools, but I maxed it out today. So I've already spent as much gold as I can. So ideally I'd want to be forging my own tools, right? But right now, what we have to do is I have to wait until I get to regenerate my characters and they can start working again. So let's say, for example, like you have your farmers. So when they get tired, they're gonna stop working. So it's either you feed them and let them rest, or you just let them rest manually. That doesn't require any resources. So it's very intuitive. We're gonna be going deeper. We're gonna be figuring out a lot more stuff as we go throughout the week. But right up front, very promising game, and definitely looking forward to seeing everyone getting their hands on it. So, I mean, first impressions. How about you, ACLs? What do you think about the game?
Yeah, definitely. This game is definitely like Civilization on steroids. There's a lot going on. I remember last summer, like before we even got a glimpse of this game, we were in Discord just getting like the bare roots, and we were in there farming and trying to become Knights of the Round Table and work towards that ultimate goal of becoming a king of the realm, right? So
Nice.
you can definitely see like that vision, and like from just being in Discord and like playing the game with prompts to now seeing this game live, it looks intense. Yeah, like the combat scenes are crazy. It definitely a game I gotta dive into a bit more. I've only played it a little bit, but it looks like a lot of fun.
100%. I couldn't agree more. I mean, like even the farmers, they have stats that, I mean, if push comes to shove, you could use them as soldiers or as warriors. So I mean that aspect of battling and being able to raid other villages of your friends, that definitely adds like a whole new dynamic to it. So looking forward to that. How about you, AC?
Yeah, for me, I tested the game and it feels like the Age of Empires, Civilization, and the probably when the PvP or the hunting game is on, it feels like the Total War Rome. So yeah, you need to definitely use your asset or the your what do you call this, your wood, stones, food, in a proper manner, and you must utilize it properly so you can advance efficiently in the game.
Nice. How about you? Fallen? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like right now, I have all my buildings. I have all 14 of my units. like you said, it's just managing the resources. Tomorrow, when we have our community AMA, I'll go a little bit more in depth on some like tips and tricks to get to that point and how to get to the season stuff, just from what I've learned from the top other players in their Discord. I was over there lurking, talking to some of them. One of the guys is like pretty far along the season. I think he's ranked number 1 on the leaderboard.
Nice.
So he gave me some good tips there on how to manage and what
So,
to.
well, would you know how to build the forge? Like, how do I So okay, well, for everyone watching, so these guys, your builders, so they're different squads, right? You have the builders, you have the miners, the farmers, the lumberjacks, the villagers. So the builders are specifically for building buildings. And the way to do that is by clicking on their feature, on their build feature. But what happens, Fallen, is that on my screen it says that I needed to
You need
up
tools.
my stats or something. You know, up my stats to be able to unlock building the forge.
Oh, okay. So go up into see the middle icon. Yeah, in the middle. Click that, and then click it again. That's where you spend your metals. So upgrade that.
There you go.
Always keep upgrading if you have the metals, because that unlocks your buildings.
Nice.
So now if you go into your builders again.
Okay, my builders.
Yeah, click. Yeah.
But I already used all of my resources.
Yeah, so
I messed
that's
up
your big issue. So one of
Yeah.
my big recommendations is follow the tutorial to a queue
Okay.
until that's done. Like, you've actually bought a bunch of guys too.
Mhm.
You should never have 2 villagers.
I definitely
villagers,
messed up.
yeah, are useless. I think the general rule of thumb is you want 1 cow herder, 1 villager, and then 2 of everything else.
Okay.
Because you can only have 2 miners, because they can only have 2 like that work at the mines, and
Okay.
then 2 lumberjacks. I actually have 3 farmers because there's 3 farmers fields.
Yeah.
But yeah, like AC's hung up too. Follow that tutorial because they give you resources to complete the tutorial. If not, then you have to go to the marketplace, and if the marketplace is, if you've used all the units or you've bought everything there, then you're kind of stuck. So that's
Yeah.
like one of my gripes there, is that like for the resources there needs to be some sort of loop where even if you're like, if you want to play all the time, you should be able to play all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, aside from waiting for the villagers, or I mean your squads to regenerate their stamina manually, I mean, there's nothing else to do, right? Just waiting for it. But yeah, definitely. I
You can
agree.
even regenerate their stamina by feeding them. You can send them to recover at the house there, right? If you click the bottom right there, you just need a lot of food.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that one there, you can send them to one of the houses, and it will actually. Yeah, you want to wait till they're out, but that will actually recover them. It just costs a bunch of food.
Yeah. No, I mean, so I wouldn't want to be wasting any more resources before I get to build the forge, because I think that's very essential. Like having to depend on tools to be able to do all the actions. So for everyone at home, like just even farming lumber or harvesting wheat, and even mining and the quarry, it requires tools. It requires this specific resource. That it's also limited if you go to the marketplace, right? There's only a limit that you could buy per day, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to be coming back tomorrow. I'm trying to buy those resources, get my forge up and running, and then move forward and do all the quests.
Yeah, it's a real pain in my butt, because even for me, like, tools is the hardest to build, and I keep running out of stone. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited to see how the PvP feature works out here. I don't think it's available yet, but definitely I'm pretty sure that your heroes will be leading the squads going to battle, right? But then having, like, I'm not sure if I've seen any archers or swordsmen. Do you have any info on that? Fallen, like for combatants or anything?
yeah, I don't have any direct info. I'm assuming they're going to start with the farming one, and then there's a lot of open space in your village, so I'm assuming you'll be able to build like a barracks. Yeah, for other stuff, and then you'll use your additional resources or whatever else you have to build troops.
Yep. I think there's a lot more space for Tesla coils and person towers and all that. So definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, I mean, how about you, ACLs? Like, what do you think about what do you think about the game, and what do you think it's gonna be in like in on full release?
Yeah, honestly, the cinematics are intense, so like it's definitely bringing a lot of hype. Even the buzz with like Immutable and like Polygon and like GameStop and all of that craziness, it's pretty cool to think about, but it's still early on. And like honestly, for me, I'm looking forward to seeing some of this like PvP gameplay, the wild battle encounters, like how that's gonna work. I think when they start, they'll probably have like the tools to craft like shields and swords and probably spears, like basic things like that, to give you a taste of the game. But yeah, like for a real-time strategy game, it looks amazing, and we can only see where it goes with the time, right? So looking forward to big things from Blocklords.
Awesome. And, like even yeah, like in the back room before we started, even AC was telling us about a YGG NFT or YGG inspired NFT. AC, could you give us a more info on that again?
So yeah, we have plenty of NFTs. Hopefully, we can utilize them in the future for our uh, guildsmate, and we have a special NFT in game. So um, it is
Don't leak
a
it.
unique. Yeah, yeah. It's a unique hero, and it's it's definitely a thing to watch out for. Maybe we can show it on the wrap up Sunday,
Yep.
on our next wrap up Sunday.
Yeah, so for
So
everyone at
watch
home,
out
don't
for
forget to
it.
join us.
Yeah,
Yep, throughout the week, right, AC? So AC is going to be
yeah.
hosting a full of community events, and yeah, we're going to be dropping a lot of info as we go. So right now
Mm.
on Discord and on Twitter, we just dropped the link for the Blocklords giveaway. So all you have to do is click that link. If you guys are here on Discord, make sure to sign up. The giveaway goes live in a few minutes. So yep. And we actually have Jumbo from Blocklords helping us out in the comments. So he said that the combat feature will be available after the community beta. And the season reward, which is this guy right here, the Legacy Militia, will be the first military unit. Interesting. So basically, they're the
So it has the
farmers,
spear.
yeah, farmers on steroids, farmers with weapons. Basically, that's what they are.
Yeah,
Interesting stuff.
yeah. If you're
So yeah, yeah, you guys have any more thoughts on what we're going to be going through with the adventure that we're going to be going through for the next week?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how, like, right now there isn't a lot of multiplayer mechanics to it, but I'm hoping we can put together, like, so if you click on the bottom right where it goes to world, Sedano, each of these is different regions, right? These are all regions where they'll have a lord, right? So as you can see in the top left there, Sedano, whatever region you choose, somebody's actually claimed that already. And those are where the unique special heroes are. They're pretty expensive. I don't have one either. But like they're 6 ETH, 6 to 10 ETH is crazy. But there's a few of them. And essentially what that does is they get to claim it, like they're the lord over that region. So they essentially get all those taxable resources and can decide what to do with the coffers there that you see on the left, right? So what, as you're playing, when you're getting stuff, you don't lose resources, but there's what they call a tax. And technically you don't see it, it doesn't come out of your stuff, but it goes to this kind of continental coffers, the city coffers as they call it, and the lord gets to decide what to do with those resources. So hopefully we can get something set up where YGG has its own region, and then all of us can play together and we can decide what to do with those resources. I'm assuming that will play into the PvP as well. Like you might have continent PvP with each other, like region to region.
Nice.
So yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's something I'm definitely going to be asking the devs.
Yeah, it's a very very similar to what we have also in League of Kingdoms, right?
Yes, exactly.
Interesting stuff. So yeah, everyone at home, don't forget we are going to be posting the schedule of events for next week by tomorrow. Make sure to join us. Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a week. And don't forget, we also have our AMA together with the Blocklords team happening on Sunday. That's going to be 11 p.m. same time, PH time, Singapore time, GMT plus 8. Yep. So, and any last thoughts from the gang over here on tonight's kickoff stream? If not, if you guys have any questions, make sure to send us those through our AMA discussion channel. That's discord.gg/YGG. So Jumbo also says our Founders Society will be made up of the top 100 EXP holders at the end of this season on June 10th, and they'll win lots of exclusive prizes, content, and also whitelist. So I mean, it's pretty cool to see, the Blocklords team actually doing this whole campaign and activating the game together with all the other communities in Web3 right before the game releases, right? So if you want to be one of those guys with those exclusive NFTs, make sure to check out Blocklords and take your shot at it. So
Man,
everyone
better
at
be
home,
grinded.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
There's
I'm
still
pretty
time
sure-
to get that Polygon hero, the hunter. So, jump in the Discord, get active. You might get one.
Yep, you heard it first. So make sure join the Blocklords Discord as well. I didn't know that you could actually rotate the camera left and right, so I just found that out now.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Look at those mountains.
Right. And as far as zooming in goes, let's see how close we can get. Okay. Well, we have our miners, so our farmers sitting down. Oh, what happened? There you go. Oh, this is going to be pretty interesting if you see this in action, like going to battle, like being able to just like fly around like in a drone. That's going to be pretty cool.
I can't wait to see these large scale battles where there's like entire
Oh,
armies
Yeah.
just going head to head. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, for some reason it gives me the battle simulator vibes, like the thousands of millions of characters, like like fighting to death. So yeah,
Scope out the high ground.
yes sir. So
There's
yeah,
some hills
everyone,
over there.
everyone at home, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow YGG socials. So we're live right now on Facebook, Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. But yeah, we're going to be seeing you throughout the week. Once again, my name is John Sedano signing off, and this is going to be our game spotlight for Blocklords. See you in the metaverse. Peace.
See you guys.
Later, guys.